In this video, guys, we are going to create a simple Java program for electricity billing system, guys. So, this program we are going to create will will it is going to prompt the users to input the customer's details such as name, address, but also meter number, previous month's reading, and the current month's reading. So and we're going to calculate the units consumed, the electricity units consumed by the customer, but also we're going to calculate the amount to be paid based on the units consumed using a tiered pricing system. And we're going to display the bill to the customer, guys. So this is a simple program we are going to create, but if you want to take it into more modification, then it's up to you. But this one we are going to create at the simple one. So without further ado, let's dive in, guys. Okay guys, now I'm going to create the class called the electricity billing system, guys, to get started. So we're going to create this class and here it is done, guys. So what we are going to do next, since we are going to ask the customer to provide some of the inputs, so we need to import the scanner class from the Java util package. So to do that, let's come here, let's come at the top here. We're going to start by the import. So we are going to import the we're going to import Java. So this one, we're going to import this class. We're done. So now what we are going to do next, guys, let's come back to our class. So this is a public class and we call it the electricity billing system. So now we are going to define the main method that can take an array of strings and a argument. So that will be public. So this is public, but also so public static and so it is going to pass some string and as well as argument. So what we are going to do next, this is a public, this is the we define the main method here. So inside the main method, we are going to we are going to start by creating a scanner object so that to read the input from the user, and to do that to so will be scanner, let's call it input, and our input now will be new scanner, then will be new scanner, will be this one. So what this line of code it is done, it is creating the object sheet to read the input from the user. Now we are going to input the customers details, guys. So to do that, what we're going to do, we're going to write some of the prompt that it is going to ask the user to enter the details. So we're going to start by the first one to enter the customer's name. So it will be, let's say, so it will be so here the user ID, we're going to ask the user to enter the we are going to ask the user to enter the customers. So enter the customers, enter the customer's name. So this is a is a prompt to the user to enter the customer's name, and what we are going to do, we are going to read the user inputs, and we are going to read the user input and store it in a variable. Let's call the variable maybe a name. So we're going to create a string variable here, and then we're going to call it a name. So this name, it is going to to read the user's input, and it is going to store it in a variable called the name. So this line of code here will be input. Then we are going to put it input dot next, this one. So it will be input dot next line. So what it is going to do, it is going to read the user inputs and store it in a variable called the name. And I'm going to repeat the same process, the same process for the address, for the meter number, but also for the previous the months leading and the current months leading. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate this. So here it is the second one. Let me duplicate more times. So, okay, now I'm going to change from the customer's name. Now I'm going to say to this one system.println from the name. Now I'm going to be the customer's address. So here I'm going to here will be the address, and I'm going to set the string here from name will be address, but also the next one I'm going to request for the customers to enter the meter number. So here meter will be meter number. So what I'm going to change also, I'm going to set this one here. This one will be meter number. So since it is a it is a mixer, so this one for the meter number, now it is going to read the user's input and store it in a variable called the meter number. So what we are going to do next, we are going to ask the customer to enter previous month's leading. So to do so, just come here down, and we're going to change from this name. We're going to tell the customer just enter the previous month leading. So enter customers previous, let's say months leading. So also we are going to change the variable here from the string, since this will be the number. So this one will be now an int. So this one now it is going to take the integer, and let's say it is from name. It is going to be, say, let's say it is previous leading, and then we are going to declare also the current month's leading. And to do so, we are going to let's okay, what is the so let's take this one here. We have to note that the int, it is going with the next int, not next. So here will be next int. So we are going to copy this. So we are going to duplicate it, and then now we are going to tell the customers to enter the current month leading. So, but also here it is going to change. So here will be from previous leading. Let's say is current leading now, but also here it is previous. No, it is current month leading, guys. So this is the simple things. And as I explained to you, we first input the scanner because we want to take the input from the users, but also we are going to give the user some of the prompt to provide the details to us. So it will be the name, address, meter number, year, previous month leading, and the current month leading, guys. So and as you can see, there are two inputs which are type int, and then there are three input which are string. Because in terms of name, we expect to the user to enter the string. In terms of address, also the string. In terms of meter number, also will be there will be the string, but also in terms of the previous and the current leading, since will be in terms of unit, then this one will be in terms of numbers. So that's why we put the integer there. So now we are going to calculate the total units consumed and the amount to be paid by this user. So to do so, we are going to, let's come here. Now we are going to create a variable. Let's call it up int, and we are going to name it, maybe let's say unit consumed. So then our unit consumed will be, we're going to set the formula to calculate the total unit consumed by the subtraction of the currently leading to the previous leading. So here we're going to say take the current leading, then minus the previous leading, guys. So this is simple. It is a simple mathematics, guys, to get the total unit consumed, to calculate the total unit consumed by the customer. For we need to subtract from the current to previous to get the difference. And then now what we are going to do, we are going to calculate the amount to be paid based on the unit consumed. So what we are going to do, we are going to create the we're going to calculate the amount to be paid based on the units consumed using the tidy pricing system, guys. So to do so, we're going also to create a double variable here. So this double will be, let's say, amount to be paid. So let's say amount to be, this is amount to be paid by the customer, and we are going to set it by, let's say, calculate amount, to be, paid. Then we are going to, so as I say, we are going to calculate this base using we're going to, based on the unit consumed, we are going to using the tidy pricing system. So that's why we are going to declare something like this. So now we calculate the amount to be paid, and it will be unit consumed. So we are going to set the unit consumed, guys. So now we are going to display the bill to the customer. So the customer need to know after the input provided to us, then the customer now need to know we're going to display the information to the customer. To do such things, we are going to, now we're going to print the things to the customer. To do such things, here we are going to say, now will be system, then we're going to print to the customer. So what we are going to say, for the first thing, we are going to print the electricity bill. So we are going to say electricity bill. So electricity bill. So electricity bill, how much? Then the customer need to know. Now we are going to, let's copy this, and we are going to duplicate it. Now we are going to print the customer's name. So to print the customer's name, what we are going to do, then we are going to, let's say, customer name. The customer name here, we are going to refer the variable we declare above, which is name. So to do so, we're going to say the customer name here. So the customer name will be will be name variable, which we declare above. So this is in terms of customer name, and we are going to duplicate this one. So now we're going to maybe to return the address, because the customer above enter the address. So here we're going to say the address of our customer, the address now will be, we're going to refer also the address address variable above, and we are going to also print the meter number to the customer. To do so, here will be, let's say maybe, so the meter number of our customer, we're going to refer the input from the customer, which is meter number. So, but also we are going to print to the customer the previous reading, current reading. So to do so, we are going to, now we are going to print the previous reading. So let's say the previous reading of our customer, the previous reading to our customer, it is the previous reading of our customer, let's say it is previous reading, and then now we are going to also print the current reading. So the current reading for the customer, for a specific customer, will be, let's say, current reading. So the current reading to a specific customer which enter the his or her detail to our system will will be be the details customer just enter, provide to the system. So now we are going to, as you can see here above, we have calculated the unit consumed and the amount to be paid. So now we are going to print to the customer the total units consumed. So to do so, we are going to say that to the customer that you have consumed a specific amount of electricity in this lead. So let's say units consumed by you customer, unit consumed by you customer. Now we are going to we are going to we are going to we are going to do we are going to refer to the unit consumed. So, and here I have to make something clear. So as you can see here, I leave the space, but also to have the clear look of this, we need to leave the space here, but also here, but also leave the space here, space, and here also we are going to leave the space. And the next one we are going to print to the customer, it is now will be you need to pay a specific amount of dollars. So here we are going to consider dollars. So, but yeah, into your system, yeah, you may consider the current you want. So here we are going to, what we are going to do now, we're going to trade the customer. So we're going to trade the customer now. You need to pay the the amount, the amount to be paid to, but to be paid by you, to be paid. Now the amount to be paid. So now it will be in terms of US dollars, and it will be, we are going to refer to the variable we created above, which is total, total amount to be paid. So now we have the we have just complete complete the the display, complete the configuring the display to the bill, to display the bill to the customer, guys. So what we're going to do next, we are going now to define a method. So we're going to define the method that it is the method it will be we're going to, that will take the integer argument and the call we're going to create the method that is going to take the integer argument and then return a double value. So to do so, guys, because so let's create let's come here. Now we're going to create a method. So and the method let's call it calculate amount to be paid. So the method will be this one. The method we are going to create here, let's call it calculate amount to be paid. So and this one we're going to pass integer here. So unit consumed, so units. So here we're going to pass the integer which is units consumed, guys. So and now let's dive into this method, and what we are going to do to this specific method, we are going now to declare a variable, and we are going to initialize it. So let's declare a double one, a double variable, and let's call it a amount to be paid. Let's call it amount. Let's call it amount to be paid, and we are going to initialize it to 0.0. And what we are going to do now, we are going to check. We are going to create a we're going to create a looping. So here we're going to use the if statement. So because we want to check if the unit consumed is less than or equal to 50 maybe, because we want to do some of the modification, some of the demonstration to our system. So here we are going to create the if statement, guys, because we want to calculate the specific amount to be paid by the customer. So what we're going to do, because we are going to set the price that the customer can pay. So to do so, we are going to start with the if statement. So in our if statement, we are going to, here will be unit. If unit consumed, then it is, maybe let's say it is less than or equal to 50 units. Then we are going to tell the user that, okay, now the amount to be paid by the user will be, let's say it is units consumed, and then we are going to take the unit consumed, we are going to multiply it by, let's say it is 0.50. So this it is to calculate the amount to be paid by the user, a tiered pricing system. As I already tell you that we are going to use the tiered pricing system. So now we are going to check if the units consumed is greater than or less or equal to 100, guys. So we start with the 50. Now we are going to the else statement. So to do so, we are going to say that, okay, now what if the amount, what if the amount it is equal to, it is greater than 50 and or equal to, greater than 50 and less than or equal to 100. So to do so, we're going to create the else if statement. So here will be, so we're going to have the else if statement, and inside this else if statement, we are going to pass that if unit consumed now is greater than, if unit consumed is greater than 50 units, and we're going to say, and also the unit consumed, it is less than or equal to 100 units. So what we want to do, we are going to set we're going to calculate the amount to be paid using the tiered system, and to do so, just come here. We're going to set that. So now if the condition will be like this, then the amount to be paid by the customer, now we're going to say it is 25, and then will be 25 plus, let's say unit consumed unit consumed minus 50, then we are going to multiply it by 0, let's say 0.75, guys. But also we are going to, what we are going to do next, so we are going to check the another condition. So now we are going to check if the unit to be consumed is greater than 100 or less than equal to 200. So to do so, we are going to another else if statement. So let's say else if. So now we are going to say that if unit consumed now is greater than 100 units, but also it meets another condition at units, and the units consumed is less than, let's say it is less than or equal to 200 units, then we are going to tell the customer that the amount to be paid by you, the amount to be paid by the customer now will be is equal to is equal to let's say 100 plus 100 plus. So here we're going to say the units consumed minus 100, and then we're going to multiply it by 1.2.20. So here it is when the customer meet this condition that the the amount consumed is greater than 100 units, but also and the units consumed is less than or equal to 200. So now we're going to create the another else if statement, which is going to check if it is greater than 200 but it is less than or equal to 300 units. So now let's come here and create another else if statement. So here we are going to say that the units consumed now, it is greater than 200. So but also the same thing, it meets the another condition which now units consumed it is less than or equal to 300. So what we are going to do in this case here, we are going to calculate the amount consumed now will be, amount to be paid by the customer will be is equal to this one. Then we're going to plus now will be unit consumed, then we're going to minus 200, and we're going to multiply this one by, let's say, by this one by 1.5. So this is, we're going to multiply by this one, and now we are going to create a, to check if the unit consumed is greater than that. So if it happens to be greater than that, then we are going to write this else statement here. So now we're going to finish with the else statement. So now we're going to say else. Okay, now else we are going to say that amount amount to be paid is equal to, so this condition it is going to check if now it is not it is not found in all of the declared conditions above, which is now it will be greater than 300 units. So what we are going to do, will be 200, it will be 420 420 420, then it will be plus. So now will be plus, then unit consumed, and then we're going to minus 300, and then we're going to times, we're going to multiply this one by 180. So here will be the formula to calculate the amount to be paid by the customer, guys. Now we are going to return the, since we are declare this method here which we call the calculate the amount to be paid. Now we are going to return. So to return we're going to return this one. So we're going to return the amount to be paid. So here will be return, and then now will be amount to be paid. So let's learn this program and see what it is going to happen there. So as you can see, our program, it will look like this. So the first things we do, we import the scanner, the scanner from the Java util for package, but also since we want to collect the user input. So we come here and we prompted the user to enter some of the details such as name, address, meter number, month leading, and the current month leading. But also we're going to print to the customer these things here, all of the data entered, but also the amount to be paid, and then we are going to calculate the amount to be paid by the customer, guys. So let me save these changes. And then now we're going to learn this. So let's learn to see. Okay, now it is going to prompt us, guys. Okay, as a customer, enter your name. Okay, let me say my name is Junior. I'm going to say my name is Junior. Okay, my name is Junior. Is Junior. Is Junior. Let's say it is Junior. Junior Kenny. And then now it is going to prompt me. Okay, enter your email address. I'm going to say, let's say 123 123 123, let's say San Francisco, San Francisco. So now it is going to ask me also enter customers meter number. So enter customers meter number. So let me say my number is 1234567 8. Okay, enter customers previous month leading. Okay, I'm going to say the customers previous month leading, it is 140. Okay, now enter customers current month. Okay, I'm going to say it is 280. So now it is going to check a look. So it is going to say, okay, your electric bill, guys, the customer name, it is Junior Kenny, and then the address of this customer, it is this one, San Francisco. The meter number, this one, your previous leading was this, your current leading was this one, and you need to pay this amount of dollar, guys, to clear your bill, guys. So hope you found this video helpful, guys, and if so, consider subscribing to this channel to get more and more value content than this, guys. So I appreciate more support, guys. You guys are wonderful, you guys are amazing. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.